All right, so in this one we're going to start working with text. Okay, so we're going to start off by making this see-through text effect where we just have this outline, okay, in Canva. Then we'll talk about some other text tool that you can actually work to achieve more better technique. Okay, in case you're looking for this image, is always in the description, so always try everything you'll be having for this course. It's actually in the description below, so always check the description to get your images. You can download them, upload them to Canva so that you can work with them. So we have this one. Let's just delete this, or maybe let's just duplicate this page, okay, without destroying what we've made before. So we can actually delete this whole image by clicking on this. This is going to delete the whole page, okay. Let's click Ctrl Z, or we can come here and undo. It's going to bring it back, or we can duplicate this image like this by just clicking on this, okay. This is just going to make a duplicate, okay. And also this one is used for arrangement. Maybe you want this page to be above this one, you just need to click on this. It's just going to move the page to the top, and this one is going to shift it to the middle, okay. So that's the one. We can actually lock and we can also hide. By hiding, it will not be like really hiding, but somehow when you are downloading, it's not going to download this page, okay. It's just going to skip it. And we have this one used to add page. Instead of coming down here to add a page, let me scroll the way down. By adding a page, you can actually add page in within the page. So you can actually come here now, and the page is going to be inserted right under this one. If you want the page to be inserted above this one, so you have to come to this one on top and click on this one. The page is going to be above this one and below this one. So that's one thing you should know. So we've duplicated the page. Let's delete this page. We don't want it. So on this one, let's delete this text. So we have this one now, which is the text behind. This is actually Bibas, the font we chose earlier, and we've made it to be able to type in this text. So what we need to do now is to come to this text effect, okay, and we are going to come here, which is the hollow, okay. Once you click on it, it's going to bring it like this. So we're going to bring down the thickness because we don't want the thickness to be that big. So by taking it down, now we have this text effect, but you can see that it's behind the lady. So the next thing we're going to do is to make a duplicate of it, but you can see that this one is also having this hollow effect. So let's arrange it in a way that it's aligning with the one behind it. So we're going to take out this hollow by coming here and clicking on none. But you can see that you can't tell which is which because both are on the same page. So how do you actually align this to make it have that effect? So you just need to click off. By clicking off until you see this position, click on position. Then we have layers and arrange. We've done arrange before where we send things to the back, but we can use the layer here now to arrange things the way we want them to be. You can see that we are having this text one, this hollow one behind the lady, but what we actually want is to have this one above the lady and have this one that is fill behind the lady. So let's bring it to the top and let's take this one out to the bottom. Okay, now we can see that it's giving this hollow effect because the top one is having a see-through, but the one behind is opaque. Okay, so that is how you can actually achieve this. And one thing you should know about the layer structure here is that anything that is above appears first and anything below appears next. If I should take this gradient background and bring it to the top, it's going to cover everything else. So you can see now you can't see anything because this layer is on top of all this. So it's just going to make everything else invisible. Okay, so and that is one thing you should pay attention to. So that is how you actually get this effect. But there are other ways that you probably will be working with text. I just want to walk you through the text effect. So let's make a copy of this page, and on this we're going to delete this top layer. Let's just click on delete. So we have this text effect. So we have the text like this, not text effect. So we have the text. Let's go to text effects. So we have this. The one I use more is this lift, because sometimes you may be working with background and you just want the text to be a little bit above the text. Let me copy this text. Let's make a duplicate and let's drag it on to. Let's make a copy. Hit Ctrl C. My system is shut down anytime. I think there is this one that I was working with. Okay, this one. Let's paste the text here. Ctrl V. Okay. Okay, let's go back to text effect, come to text effects and just click none. You can see that the text is just there, but by adding lift, you can see just lifting for the background. Okay, we can also put this one behind the lady. Let's come here, go to position, and just drag it behind the lady. But now we are having issue because we're having this blur that we added initially on this image, and it's just gonna make it difficult. And now people can just see that there's something there. So what you can do actually is to take down those things, because sometimes some of all these things you maybe find it difficult to pick on objects. What you can do is actually use the structure here, and moving your mouse over them, you're just going to see which one is selected. Let's take out this one. All right, so I just want to show you some other tricks that you can use to up your game in typography, especially working with text in Canva. Okay, if you look at this design here, you will notice that this text, the heading, is kind of fading into the background. Okay, there are subtle things that I've done here. Let me just duplicate this page so that we can see this. So if I should go on position, you see that these two layers are here. They are white background. Okay, they are like white soft light that I put on this edge. If I should take them out, you will notice that let me position this one here. You will notice that the text is just there, but just by placing them here, you just give them this feel of being in the background. Okay, how you do this is very simple. Okay, let me delete this too. It's actually my recently used. Okay, we have it here. This is red. So what we'll do is just going to take the color to white, then come to the opacity and just bring it down right about 30, 40 or thereabout. Okay, and just place it by the side like this. Okay, it's not that difficult to do. Okay, just place it by the side. You can make it duplicate and position it by the side. Okay, I'm noticing that it's too much. I can make mine to be 30. Let's move this one to, let's make it to be 30. Okay, so we'll just make it there. It's subtle, but it's something that will just up your game. You can even use it on image. I think we've done this before. Just duplicate it and place one here. Very subtle. It's just going to blend your image or your text to the background. Okay, it's very subtle, but it's there, it's working. Okay, another case study that I want you to find a way to use this is this text here. You can notice that it's just there. The text is kind of fading into the darkness. It's the same thing, the same technique. Okay, we have this one here now. Let me see. Let me go to the position. Let me show you it on the layer structure. So we have it here, and we also have it here. Okay, we have it here. Okay, I have a duplicate of this page already, and we are going to do the same here. So we're going to go to element, bring in the red again, and even the red on the background is already making more sense. I can just put it softly here, but that's not what I want to do. And you can see design sometimes is just you making stuff and discovering stuff. Okay, it's not that difficult. Okay, so we have this one now, but it's not appearing on our text because it's behind the text. So we're going to go to position and we're going to drag it to the top. Okay, as you can see, it's too much, so let's reduce the opacity. We can make this one to be 32. I mean 30, not 32. So we are going to, let's click on it and make a duplicate of it. Okay, you can drag this one to this other end. You can reduce this one so that it's only affecting the lower part of the D. This one we can drag it down a bit and we can reduce it. Okay, position it. We can make another duplicate. Then on this text that is under, we can just position it here. You can see it's subtle, but it's just making the design look premium, that premium feel that you can give to your design. Okay, I think another way you can do this, you can make the text fade from bottom to the top. Let me make that one. Let's make a duplicate of this page. Duplicate. So let's have this one. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. I think we have one here. I can't find it. Let me go to position. Okay, was that's not it. Okay, so let's just leave it like that. So another way that you can make it fade from the bottom to the top is to use your shape tool. I've taught you this before, but let me just show you another way that you can do this. Then we'll go to gradients, pick any of the gradients. Then after picking that, come to this color here. Then we have the two color. There's something I didn't show you back then while we're working with the gradient. Let me change this color first. Okay, what you can do is that in case you want to switch this color to this part, all you just need to do is to drag this color. Okay, you drag the position and it's just going to switch. Okay, I didn't teach you that while we're working with gradient. So now we're going to take this one and make it pure black, and we're going to take this one too, make it pure black too. Then one of this black, what we are going to do is to click on it back, then we're going to take down the opacity. Okay, we're going to take it out totally. Okay, Make sure that whenever you're working with this, you want to make something like this. Make sure that both color on the end are the same color. Just take down the opacity of one of them. Okay, so we're going to rotate this and let's scale this one up, I mean sideways, and just bring it down a little bit and just position it something like this. You can see it's just there. It's just giving this premium vibe. Okay, so we can duplicate it and we can also place it somewhere, or we can, let's just flip it around. Here's my rotation angle. Let's flip it and we can make it subtle just like that. Let's take down the opacity of this, the general opacity, and not just one color. You can make it like this. Okay, let's drop down this. Okay, you can make it like this. Very subtle, very nice, but you can see it's giving it this modern vibe. Another way you can actually just use this, I'm just showing you different ways to use this technique. You can use it to make something like maybe slice text. Okay, something like this. Nice. Let me take down the opacity. Yep, you can see how cool you can make stuff. Okay, in typography, in Canva, these things are really legit. Let me make it, let me give it a little trendy style, make it duplicate, and just you can see that this one is fading here and I don't like that. You can take that down and just make this one okay, and slice this one a little bit off to the edge. Oh, very nice. You can see how subtle you can make nice stuff just with your text, making it fade into the background. So there are so many things you can just do. Okay, all right, one last thing that I forgot to tell you about this text effect. Okay, how I actually made this one is very simple. Just come to text effects, then you pick this one that says echo. Okay, if I should click on none, it's out. Click back on it, you see it's back here. So that is just by the way. So we're going to end it here and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.